Okay, so last time, Rabotai, we left off on page 226. Let's quickly review what we have done and go further. So we said that if a person makes chai, and on the bottom of the chaynik, Bechor, Yaakov, Aaron, he has the tea leaves mixed together with the water. Is he allowed to pour from such a chaynik, from such a tea kettle? Because the tea leaves, Yaakov, are going to hold behind, left behind, stay behind, and the water is going to only, the tea water is by itself going to go through. Is it considered to be a problem of filtering on Shabbat or no? So we said that in order to restrict filtering on Shabbat, first it has to be a mixture. And a mixture, when it comes to drinks, it's not equal to whatever it comes to food. By foods, the definition is you want or you don't want certain parts. By drink, the definition is not want or not want. By drinks, the definition is it drinkable or not? It's not if you want it or not. Is it drinkable or not to the majority of the world? So since we said majority of the world will drink the chai the way it is, even if some leaves going to go through the chai nick and are going to come to your cup, it's not going to make the cup not drinkable. So therefore, it's not considered to be a mixture to begin with. So if it's not a mixture to begin with, there is no problem to filter out the tea leaves that will stay behind.
So for the same reason, you're allowed to dip tea bag and take it out.
Exactly. Yeah. That's exactly the same reason.
Maybe it's forever, so it's not a mixture with water. Okay.
Right. Borer has to first be a mixture. No mixture, no borer. Remember, that's the rule.
I mean, what would be the mixture? What does it mean, mixture?
A mixture.
Solids.
So no. In liquids, we said the definition of mixture is whenever it's something that it is not drinkable. Example: a person went to upstate New York, Muncie, Lakewood, Mexico. These type of places have water that they are not drinkable.
Right.
Their water is very dirty. They have to filter the water. So once you have to filter the water, you're not allowed to do that on Shabbat because you're making it not drinkable. Become drinkable.
So you fixed it. And you did borer.
Right.
No.
No, borer.
Borer.
That's the definition of borer when it comes to liquids. Not drinkable, you turn it into drinkable. Это borer. That's why to use a filter on Shabbat in Mexico will be not allowed.
Not allowed.
Tap water. I open a regular mechanical filter, not allowed to, because the water over there is not drinkable. And you're making that become drinkable through a filter.
Если undrinkable, то можно фильтр делать.
Right. If it is like Queens, New York, the water is very clean. They are very drinkable. You just want to be more sensitive, extra careful. Okay, up to you. Tell the truth, a lot of it's a mind game. It's not really like you're gonna change much. A lot of it. If you're gonna put a person chai from tap water or chai from filtered water, he's not gonna know the difference. If you're gonna make coffee.
It's only recently, 20 years ago, nobody drank from a filter.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's a lot of it has to do with the mind also.
20 years ago.
They said that if you boil the water, that fixes it.
Right.
So-
boil the water.
No,
So-
but
so-
in reality, it is dirty there because when you check the filter, there's so much dirt in it.
Nachon, but that dirt, it's over the years. It's not, there's dirt also in the air.
Yeah.
You change the
Как вы думаете, наберется орбит или нет такая погода? Или пати-хаусов
Ну, банально здесь трое, 6, или еще 4 человека придется?
I ask you a question, Bechot.
Все лучше.
Придет.
Masechet, you know what? Bring Masechet Brachot, 28 page. Открой.
Где?
Что там?
На русском.
На русском, вот, на русском.
Что
блядь.
там?
Сейчас буду читать.
Мне даже Кадиш говорит.
Окей?
Выше, чем Кадиш.
Что выше, чем Кадиш, Бechot?
Книгит Кюлеш Кулам. Тора, книгит.
Masechet Brachot, да.
Так я пойду помолюсь и приду.
А потом весь урок пешь Богу умеру.
Мало похож. Садитесь.
Амин. Бechor бит. Ана хоне. Вошу.
Ну, читайте я.
Он не может писать по-русски.
Лекишму амсин шинет имрош. Согрейте меня.
Давайте, что там есть?
Шинет. Боша Бechor. Имрош. Кори мисвол колон кабди.
Где читать?
Рава ше.
Что за мисо?
Первое.
Я до Бруклина взял.
Запрещено человеку молиться раньше, чем молится община.
Где читайте Бехор? Рав Ашея сказал. Рав Ашея халаш.
А,
Рав Авая
Раф Авая
халаш.
заболел
Заболел.
и не
Ло
пришел
алейну.
на урок Рав Йосефа, который тот давал в доме учения перед субботней молитвой Мусав.
Аминь.
На завтра, когда он пришел,
That Rav Avaya заболел, right? He
Захотел-
was sick.
да,
He didn't come
захотел-
to the class of Rav Yosef.
Да.
Rav Yosef used to give class. Bechor, now you're on YouTube also. Say hello to them. So they make a camera.
No.
So now, Bechor Rav Avaya was sick.
Кто только может бухор, тот может бухор. Вот видите, сейчас я.
So he was
Захотел-
sick, Rav Avaya. He didn't come to the class. I'm saying in English because not everybody speaks Russian like you. So Rav Yosef had the class, and he didn't come to the class. Listen to what the Gemara says. Comes Rav Ashe. Abaya, кто был?
Окей. Захотел
Абай, да?
успокоить Рава
Кто
Йосефа.
Абая захотел успокоить?
Да.
Абай.
Объяснил ему, что Рав Авая отсутствовал по уважительной причине. Поэтому сказал Раву Аве. По какой причине не пришел господин на урок? Сказал ему Рав,
Abaye asked from Rav Avaya, why didn't you come to Rav Yosef's lecture? Rav Yosef, Gemara says, was very makpid. The people did not come to the lecture, was very makpid. Very.
сказал ему
So
Рав,
he said, Abaye to Rav Avaya, it is nice to makpid, why didn't you come?
He was sick, yeah?
So he tells him, John ответил, I didn't come because, no,
сказал ему Рав Авая, мое сердце ослабло,
means I
я,
was weak.
я проголодался и не мог прийти. Сказал ему Абба, почему не поел, чтобы смог прийти?
Покушал?
Да.
Это было, when was the class of Rav Yosef? Before Musaf.
Before Musa.
Before Musaf on Shabbat morning. He used to give a class, a high level class, before Musaf of Shabbat morning. So Rav Avaya didn't come to that class. Rav Avaya said, where were you in the class on Shabbat? He said, I was so weak. I was so hungry. I couldn't come. So he said, "Okay, cook, eat. So what do you eat before Musaf? Listen.
Сказал ему Абba, почему ты не поел, чтобы смог прийти? Сказал ему Рав Авая,
Don't you hold of the
разве
teaching
господин не считает, как Рав Уна?
of Rav
Ведь
Huna
сказал Рав Уна,
that a person is not allowed to eat
запрещено человеку есть хоть что-нибудь, прежде чем произнести молитву Муса.
Not allowed to eat anything before Musaf. Why are you telling me to eat before Musaf? Listen what he answers, and this is the point you need.
Сказал ему Абба, надо было господину произнести
Abaye, не Abba.
Да.
Abaye.
молитву Мусав.
You should have prayed
Без
Musaf.
общины.
Без общины, мис миньян.
А
But show up to the
But show up.
потом
Покушал
поесть,
бы.
чтобы не будет
And then you should have
прийти.
come to Kaneso. Listen to the Devar Torah, to the Shiur Torah of Rav Yosef.
banana shoot us the right.
So what do we learn from here, Bechor? Minyan,
Not important.
или Torah.
Кадиш.
Minyan. Kaddish надо Minyan. Или Torah. Что важнее?
Тора и Кадиш.
Что важнее, Бехорджо?
У человека целый год обязан читать Кадиш.
Правильно, но тоже он обязан учиться Тору. И важнее ему учиться Тору, чем Кадиш читать. You know that or no?
High level.
Rabbi Ovadia Yosef says, from whom Kaddish was established, do you know? For people that doesn't know how to learn Torah. So they need to do something, Lil Nishmat. To learn Torah, they don't do. So how are they going to do Lil Nishmat, their relative?
Take a dish.
Say Kaddish. But that's for people that doesn't know how to learn
No,
Torah.
but you also said that those days they used to speak Aramaic language.
Right,
They didn't know Lashon HaKodesh,
Right.
regular prayer.
right,
So in order for them to understand, at least they had the Kaddish to understand.
right. But Torah, כנגד כולם.
Только на шаббат мы учим это, да, вот нету.
Шаббат утром, рано утром.
Ну, они учат, вот нас учат, что Кадиш это такой, самый...
So what do we show you over here? What's more important? Minyan? In Minyan there is Kaddish or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. What did he tell him? Miss
Меня,
Minyan, not to miss
You are Torah.
the established time to Torah. I'm not talking right now, a guy will say, oh, Rabbi, you opened me America now. What? Now I can go ahead in the morning, don't pray anymore. I'm going to learn Torah instead. Well, Gemara said Talmud Torah more important than prayer. No, Gemara didn't say Talmud more important than prayer. Gemara said Talmud Torah is more important than a minyan whenever you cannot make it to both. If the schedule of your morning change and now you have to sacrifice your studying Torah on established time that you always had, or I'm gonna miss the minyan. What should you risk? Miss the minyan. Pray entirely. Miss the minyan if necessarily, because of the zman kavua for Talmud Torah. Talmud Torah, רבותיי, נגד כולם, בודאזן תדזניסי וצודה. 613 mitzvot on every word. Kaddish, you're gonna do the whole prayer. With the Kaddish, you're gonna get maybe 2-3 mitzvot. One word of Torah, 613 mitzvot. So what is more Lilu Nishmat your father? Torah или Kaddish бро?
Сейчас поедем туда, фабрику.
Фабрику. Talmud Torah или Kaddish? What's more important Lilu Nishmat your
Тора,
father?
потом пойдем Кадиш.
Oh, потом.
Да.
Oh, very good. That's a good answer.
Не переживайте.
Если мы все усилия сделаем с каваной, сейчас паш, что там и бьет.
Amen.
Шаколь быстрее,
Oh.
быстрее.
Okay, that's what's this. Then we spoke about strainer, filter clear water through a strainer. Is it allowed to filter clear water through a strainer? We said it's allowed. Bechor vam проверка, test. Can you filter компот? Русский, иврит, английский. Компот. Can you filter компот on Shabbat with a sita, with a filter, with a druшлаг?
Можно.
Why можно, Bechor? With a special tool.
Окей. Сито, это eatable, и это тоже
Окей.
drinkable. Сразу сделали, сразу выпили.
But why special tool, Bechor? Special tool you could do?
Но вы не делаете борер.
Почему нет special tool of borer? Why is it allowed? You're saying something, you're not finishing
You're
it.
not doing Morer over there.
Why not? Why not?
Because both of them
Both
are
edible.
edible.
That's
Both
not the
edible.
answer.
It's a drink.
Because in drink,
Also
There is
drink.
no bar mixture.
they are drinkable.
They're
Yeah,
both
but it has
drinkable.
the fruits that are going to be staying
Correct.
there.
But if the fruit is going to go into your drink, it's going to make the drink not drinkable.
No.
No, it is
Therefore, it's not
drinkable.
considered to be a mixture. Bechor правильный ответ. The compote with the fruits, it's not a mixture.
It's not Boreh.
Therefore, the laws of Boreh doesn't apply. Special tool, not special, doesn't matter. The laws of Boreh will not
So then you
apply.
can take anything then and do it.
נכון?
Где вы?
Anything that's drinkable.
נכון?
So dushlag используют on Shabbat is okay?
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Only something
On any
if
liquid.
it's
Huh?
On any liquid.
If it is drinkable liquid.
Oh, then no.
Mexico water is not drinkable
Суп,
liquid.
например, тоже.
Да, если еще парочку с собой возьмете,
Drinkable liquid or especially compote, you can do.
3-4 человека принудите.
Yeah?
You have to do it right away or doesn't matter.
No, you don't have to. Because it's not, the laws of Boreh doesn't apply to that. Помидор. Сейчас полчаса не время тратить, этого звать.
Все, я уже одному позвонил, дал приказ.
Все шлаки шипели.
Интересно, а? Такого. Вы такого в жизни ваш такого человека видели? Настоящий царь.
Только молобохор.
Завтра же inauguration будет делать.
Inauguration, а?
Но завтра этот выйдет, но
Трамп.
дай Бог, чтобы ему мозги вправил, а Кадош Баруху правильно, чтобы все это зарулил правильно.
Это с Израилем.
Сейчас многие все летают. DC.
Almond milk. Can you filter almond milk, Shabbat?
Yes.
Там есть орехи, almond, crushed, and you have milk also.
Yes.
With it.
What difference between
It's
compote
drinkable. It's drinkable, that's it.
Very
Doesn't matter
good.
what's
Very good.
Люблю нишмат, он нифтарим Баруху.
Now, what about?
Шаколь не любит Баруху.
Amen.
Зурзде.
Is it permitted to pour out milk that is floating on water? Milk that's floating on water. I think the words over here.
There's no such thing.
No, yeah, it's a mistake. Yeah. Is it permitted to pour out the
Pena
water
pena.
floating on the cream or yogurt?
Like whipped cream?
Sometimes there is water on top, collects. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Пена, наверное, пена.
No, йогурт
йогурт.
или sour cream. Иногда там, когда он стоит долго,
Да.
он
Каймак,
собирается
каймак.
вода, не
Кайм-
вода собирает.
Это
Потом вот
можно,
так
можно.
выливаешься.
Да, да.
Why is it allowed, Bechor?
It's drinkable. Good.
Because it's the same product.
No.
Drinkable, eh?
Oh,
Drinkable.
Is that drinkable?
because it's drinkable. You can mix it in the thing.
Ряженку как делают ряженку?
И ряженку коты.
Ну, правильно.
Ряженку там добавляют что-то.
Very good. Is it permitted to filter clear water and wine? Clear water and wine,
Together.
or
because you said there's no-
clear wine.
There's no mixture.
Yeah.
Clean water and wine, and they want to mix it. You cannot.
No. Clear water or clear wine.
Yes.
Or.
What's the question?
You want to filter it.
Yes.
Are you allowed or no?
Drinkable.
Yes.
Yes.
Because they're both drinkable.
Но вы же учили, если манси-панси, там стоит этот фильтр, вы не можете там пить.
Это
Можете
если
что-то-
вода не
On
чистая.
Shabbat, you're not allowed to use the filter in a place that the water is dirty.
Только в панце.
Can I filter wine that has sediments?
Только
No,
Why?
because if the sediment is going to go inside, it makes it not good.
It's
I mean,
drinkable.
depends to what part. The Gemara said the upper part is not a mixture. The bottom part where the sediment is, was not good.
Garbage. It's called
But you
garbage.
cannot drink with the sediment?
No, it
The
was
top
very
sediment,
unpleasant
yes.
back in the day. I don't know, maybe their sediment, we're talking about real barrel sediment.
No,
Probably it was
even
very
that. No, on the bottom, no, it's considered garbage.
On the bottom.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying to you.
No, but I'm saying it's mixed
No, but
with
on
water,
water.
with the wine. What's the problem to filter it?
Gemara says a problem because it was a very bad taste.
So it's not drinkable with
Right.
the sediment. Okay.
Okay, very good.
Идете на орбит,
You open.
нужен.
Уже приказ сказали же. Так?
Там человек, если принесешь, будет хорошо.
Сейчас вообще есть 20 человек соберется.
Уверен.
Bechor, you opening conserve. You want to drink, spill out
Water.
the water. Rosh Shabbat. Can you do that or no?
Yes.
Why?
Потому что это консерва, liquid,
Drinkable.
drinkable.
Not drinking. You're gonna drink it?
Well, you can mix it, no?
Huh?
No.
Why? How are you gonna mix it? You're opening right now tuna can. Tuna guftam.
It's water.
Corn
You take
can.
the good out of bad.
Yeah, I can drink that.
Yeah.
It's mixed with corn. It's not like
How are you gonna mix it? It's already mixed.
No, okay, let's say, but it's water that you can technically drink it if you want.
Yeah.
Это у соседа телефон есть у вас, который здесь приходит же? Парикмахер.
Сулейманов?
Дидья.
Да.
На телефоне у меня.
У тебя есть?
Окей.
Как его зовут?
Едите.
Едидия, да.
Because you could
Сулейманов.
eat. Yedidia.
Есть у вас там все.
Because you could eat the tuna fish with that liquid that was inside. That's why it's not making.
It's not a mixture.
It's not a mixture, right? Because it's
Because it's together inside.
together.
Another reason Rabbi Yosef says because it's clearly distinguishable.
Ah, yes.
Distinguishable.
Clearly,
Yes. Solid from liquid.
right. Solid from liquid is clearly distinguishable.
Yeah.
Fahmidim Bechor?
So the
So
corn,
you would be allowed to do
Like
Right.
we eat
corn,
tuna.
tuna.
All of the above.
oil все можно как бы distinguishable. Можно
Pickles.
Yeah.
определить.
Okay, 232.
Вчера ты пробовал.
Is it permitted to remove a fly from a drink cup?
Drinking cup.
From a drink cup?
Drinking.
From a
drinking.
drinking cup.
He didn't give me a red line here. Interesting. From a drinking cup.
Not because it's not sometimes it's not 100%.
Duh.
Мы говорим, что с водой можно сделать. With the liquid already,
What if it's not with the liquid Aaron?
still there is some liquid in him anyway.
That's also a good point you're saying. But we said another reason is because
It's also
the problem of borer in liquids is only when you go through a strainer. And when you're not going through a strainer, you're taking it from the liquid.
It's not butter.
It's not borer. אין בורר בלח. וגם את הצירעה יש על ה...
Melach in the liquid.
Borer does not apply to liquids unless you're going through a strainer.
Meaning the water comes out.
Right. You have to pour it into something and it's sifting, filtering.
Then it's borer.
Then the question of borer arouses.
And then
Whenever it's not drinkable, then you need two conditions basically. In order for borer to apply in liquid, you need two conditions.
Non-drinkable.
The food, the drink is supposed to be not drinkable. Second thing, you're pouring into.
And after that it's drinkable. This
That's borer.
No, it has to be two, you said. It
Two
has to be
conditions to restrict.
non-drinkable and special tool.
Right. That you're pouring into it. That's called meshamerit in the Gemara days of
it's
Chazal.
drinkable, eatable, and you do the.
No
No,
problem.
it's okay. Verstehe, компот.
Chidush is even with a special tool. Got it?
Yeah. Did you find out about that thing, Rabbi?
Yeah.
The-
I said about it.
The
I said, the Nebelstuhl.
Moshe animals.
Yeah, I allowed it, yeah.
You allowed it, right?
what thing?
It says good for Shabbat on it, so
That's
now
it.
they're just gonna write that.
Okay? If you can find out who said it, so I can add it into my tshuva, it'll be good.
Ah, okay. It will say there?
If you, I don't know, if you have some way, somehow to find out who wrote it, so I can add that it's halakha lemaaseh, people do it. The lemon squeezer.
Because lemon has no problem with squeezing, we said. Also.
Right. Question was over there with borer, because you have those holes over there, and when you squeeze
but
it,
it's not squeezing all the way. It's still juice left.
What
over
about the
there.
tool for
for squeezing.
Uf did the hole, no?
We said because he does it for Shabbat,
Chain.
it's
Because you're doing it regular day.
right. It's it's for sake of mitzvah. It's called. And whenever you're doing things for sake of mitzvah, there's no oved in the chol.
But then they're not afraid that the Sabbath.
That's why
is
Rabbi Yosef
orange?
allowed the brush. There was rabbis that didn't allow using a brush for clothes. You know the brush that you have for clothes to remove. There are rabbis that didn't allow it. Rabbi Rabbi Yosef said they are wrong
Why didn't allow?
because of adin dechol.
Oh, it in the hole.
There's other reasons they didn't allow. All the reasons they said, Rabbi Yosef said they're all wrong. Bottom line, it is allowed. And one of the how did he deal with Uvdin Dechol? He says it's because he's doing it for Shabbat clothes, which is a mitzvah to dress up on Shabbat neatly, nicely, and respect Shabbat. וכיבדתו מעשו דרכיך, ממצוא חפציך ודבר דבר. That's what we say, right? The Gemara says, what is וכיבדתו? Respect the Shabbat with best clothing.
А если двоих зацепите, будет хорошо.
Парашат Раббену.
Parasha Paisli, okay. Is it permitted to select lemon seeds from the salad? Let's just finish this one. It is forbidden to select lemon. Select? To remove. To remove.
What's the question? I don't
Can you remove? Are you allowed to remove lemon seeds from salad
And there is now.
or from a drink?
A better question is.
It is forbidden to remove lemon seeds from salad or drink, whereas for cream that floats, it is permitted. Unlike the Mishnah Berurah, who prohibited it.
But they're not.
In the liquid it's permitted, in the salad it's not. Right?
Huh? And like, yeah,
In the liquid it's permitted to take the.
if it's
seed out.
floating, I don't know if it's floating. Is it floating? The lemon seeds floating or sinking?
If it's sinking, not allowed.
He said if it's sinking, it's a problem. I think even that it's okay. I have to
What
double
about
check that.
Take it with that on Moshe with the tool.
With a spoon.
Yeah. And you're gonna take a little juice out.
But from salad, for sure problem. To take lemon seeds, when you take it out, for sure problem.
What if you take to this little
Because both.
salad?
What about the
А
rabbi?
если с чем-то вместе
What
взять?
Yeah.
take it with a little salad?
Yeah, no problem.
Rabbi, today they have a net for lemon.
Yeah.
For the lemon, can you put the lemon and all the?
Some allow it, yeah.
Lemon you're allowed to squeeze. So
Lemon
but
you're allowed to
here
squeeze it.
the net is stopping the seeds from coming out. That's what I'm saying. It's a liquid comes out and then
the seeds are all there staying.
Huh?
Now we left off on page 236. Beli Neder, tomorrow.